Alright, what's up you guys? Welcome back to Matty Fish. Gonna look at the tanks a little bit and then we're gonna talk about some things I finally got into place. So let's take a quick look at the 140 first. Alright, so everything's looking good in here. Everybody's real happy. There's not really any updates on this tank right now. Just giving you guys a quick look at how everybody's doing today, how nice the water's looking, everything. So let's get into the bigger update over here. So as many of you recall from the last couple videos, I had the doors off this stand and I no longer excuse me, I can't talk. That is no longer the case. Everything is whole and put back together. Also, besides my cup that shouldn't be there, it's looking a lot more bare up top here than it used to. So some things have changed. So let's get rid of this. So you don't see the hose for the sump return here anymore because voila, went and got what I should have had in the first place before I forced it. But you know, like I said, I wanted to get that up and running, and then maybe tomorrow I might move the female salmon hap over to the reservoir in the sump. So everything's kind of back here, working the way that it should. Excuse the mess, I kind of got to put these cables back together a little bit. But let's take a look underneath. As you can see, everything beautiful, clear. You can see all the way across the room to the other tank, through this tank. Love it. So we're going to take a look in the cabinet underneath here real quick. Alright, so sump is still running a little bit higher, but that's also because I didn't want to have to deal with top-offs during the weekend. So it is what it is. I have not replaced that bulkhead yet, but that's not a huge deal right now because where I have it leveled off, it's not going to go past that bulkhead. I really just want to replace that bulkhead because you see I got about 4 or 5 more inches above that bulkhead, and if I replace that, then that gives me a little bit more backflow in the event of a power outage before my siphon breaks in the box up top. So, I mean, this tank is 30 inches deep and it's 112 gallons tall. So if I divide that, it's about 3.67 gallons per inch that is coming down into the sump, per inch of up water in here. So right now, I know to get here to right about here, which is where the water can go right now without coming out here, or you know, right there I've got about 3 gallons or so, and right now I've currently got only about 3/4 of an inch. Let me turn that flash off for you a second. 3/4 of an inch for it to fall before my siphon is going to break here, so no worries. And then over here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. There you go. See that tiny little bit of water that's coming out there? So instead of getting a ball valve and putting extra clamps and all kinds of craziness, I only have 1 clamp back here. That's all I want outside the tank until I do some hard PVC or something. So no ball valve, but I have a siphon break here just barely above the water. So when this cuts out, it's only going to backflow about 1/4 inch into the sump before it shuts off and nothing happens here. So I think we're pretty stable here in terms of fail-safes for as rudimentary as I have this set up right now. As you can see, I've also moved the heater down into here, into the refugium, and some of the pothos has been moved. I'm sure it's going to do just fine. I'm not going to move it all at the same time though. But yeah, let's take a quick look at the fish and I will catch you guys after that. So, let's see. Tell you what, since I got all boring and started talking about the sump for a minute, why don't we do a little bit of feeding? Alright, so let's do a little bit of feeding here. For right now, I'm going to do a little bit of emerald entree. Just going to do a couple cubes in each tank. So we'll go ahead and pop those in there. You see, everybody knows what's about to happen. Like I said, these are pretty well-fed fish. And for the most part, as far as African cichlids go, they're pretty well behaved so far. If you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. So let's watch these guys in the 112 eat a little bit. Well, see, they don't see where the cube went. It's over there, guys. It's over here. It's over here, guys. Look. There. Uh-oh. Gonna have to free this up. This is raw footage and there's not gonna be an edit on this. There we go. Alright. So, these guys are all gonna do their thing right now and do a little eating. A big bumblebee cichlid going on here. Alright, let's move over to the 140 and give them a little bit of food real quick. Alright, now we're on the 140. Could be a little bit easier. There's really nowhere for the food to get caught in this tank. Sometimes, with that 112 only being 18.5 inches wide, it sometimes gravitates towards the back and gets stuck on something. It's usually I dump it on the other side of the tank, but me, like a idiot, did not do that. But these guys love their food. Uh-oh. Baby mama here, still holding. Sorry, I don't know why she went blurry there. So salmon hap is still holding. This strawberry down here is now holding. Again, salmon hap probably moving to the refugium today. Or I mean tomorrow. So that might be the next update. We're gonna have to find out. So I hope you guys like, subscribe, share at MattyFish33, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.